Hi and welcome to day 9 of the 21-day challenge. So, you should know the drill by now. Do a warm-up and then we're going to go straight into the actual workout for today. So the order for today, before I don't stuff it up, 2, 4, 1, 3, 5. Okay? And I've adjusted the weight of my Pahlavandle. So the XL in there is now lowered to 12.5 and the TG is lowered to 8.5 kilos, right? So I'm actually going to switch between the two for this workout. So if you've got the possibility at home to train with different weights, you're of course going to find that some exercises you can go a bit heavier because they are less complex. So do that by all means. Otherwise, you just stick to what you have. Remember that I'm doing this workout alone with you because most times when I'm working at the office at Heroic Sport, it's the only time that I get to do my training. So those 20 minutes or so that I get in, that's pretty much it. That's why it's called a program minimum. Like I've mentioned before, I also made a little bit more upgraded version, which is called the Indian Club Challenge, where we incorporate simple kettlebell exercises, and you can also adapt the program if you're into sandbags instead of kettlebells. Now, I'm warmed up, don't really warm up, go straight into the push-ups, and then first exercise is going to be exercise number 2, right? So if you're training at your own pace, you know, that's it for today. Remember that when you're done with the training, leave a comment, how many kilos did you use, how many reps did you perform, and so on, where you're from, interact with everybody else in the group. Thank you for those that are watching and training along. Let's go. Push-ups. Boom. So exercise number 2, it's a swing to squat. I'm going to use my TG here. Okay, so 8.5 kilos on this one. It's time to really feel the exercises. Let's go. Switch. So remember that if you increase the weight of your club, of course you don't also want to try to push for speed. So make sure you have plenty of relaxing rest intervals in between the push-ups and the other ones, and also maybe perform the repetitions at a slower pace. You know, small amount, all adds up. Good. Go back into the push-up, and then we're going to do exercise number 4. So exercise number 4 is an assisted back circle into the hunter squat. Now, as the clubs get heavier, what you can do is change your technique slightly. So check it out. With a light enough club, you might be okay to do this and swing like this. As it gets heavier, just grab it in the crook of your arm and you can lift the elbow and re-grip. Okay? So that's the variation I'm going to use. 20 reps. Let's go for it. kilo. No joke. It's getting me to work. Good. Back into the push-ups. Good. Next exercise, number 1. The clockwork squat. So again, that's one of the exercises you definitely can go heavier than any of the other exercises in the workout. Okay? Again, make sure you find your breath, that you feel the heart rate has come down to a reasonable level before you start your next set. And switch. Still smiling, still as much as possible trying to breathe through your nose. Focusing on the exhale portion. Again, if you need to catch your breath, recuperate, just walk around a little bit instead of just sitting down. Okay, next set of push-up. And then we've got the pivoting squat coming up. I'm going to use again the Pahlavandle XL, 2.5 kilo for this one. I probably won't do it tomorrow. Okay, so again, like I mentioned, if you're going to push yourself a little bit, make sure it's not every day, right? Especially when the jump in weight is quite consequent. So, here we go, pivoting squat. Boom. Make sure you've got space. And here we go. Drop the microphone a bit. Switch. 2 more. Can definitely feel that. Yeah, so compared to last week, let's try to fix this issue. So, compared to last week, where I was doing mostly the exercise a little lighter, Pahlavandle, I think 8 kilo last week was the heaviest one I did. Going to 12.5 kilos. Can definitely feel it. The cardiovascular system is taxed a lot more. Okay, good. So into our last set of push-ups. Even the sun is coming out today to accompany me in the last set in exercise. So for this one, I'm going to go to my TG. We've got the front flag press with 2 hands, stepping back into the similar back circle. Okay, so last exercise, that's it. After that, you're home free, cool down, get something to drink and eat. Two more. Well, that was that. I can tell you today I really felt the training on a whole different level by increasing the weight of my clubs. I've got a nice little sweat on the forehead. That's basically it. So if we listen to the Ayurvedic recommendations for exercise, it says you should basically work up a slight sweat and then, call it a day. So if you've done that, that's it. You may or may not carry on with extra training. It's really up to you. Make sure you pay attention to your body if you're doing any extra training and dial it down a little bit until the challenge is completed. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Catch you tomorrow for day 10. We soldier on.